This is it. This is what it's all about. Supreme Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is on the line. I am Alan Sanchez, being joined here by Junior Bruce. I'm telling you, how excited are you about this matchup? Talk about the anticipation.
How's that ring still standing? That's what I want to know.
That's a good point. That is a good point. That's what it's all about.
If somebody asks you where's the beef, the beef is in the ring right now. All of it.
So two men will start off, and they'll essentially be tagged in.
Now this is a five-way elimination match for the SPW Heavyweight title.
Yes, and
Kratos is being forced to defend his title against these four guys all at the same time.
And see, Dylan Drake, smart though, because he figures, well, okay, got tagged back in, so it's not so much. Because do you want to start the matchup? Because you just want to survive to the end so you could be the last person.
The smartest man in this match would get off of the ring apron right now, crawl underneath the ring, and just wait it out.
And Dylan Drake showing that why he's one of the smartest men in the business, and he got just tagged back in. Senior official Sparky Ballard, the only man who could call it down the middle for a matchup like this, and there's a lot on the plate. There's a lot in the ring. Again, it's all about what this business is about, and that's the Heavyweight Championship title.
It looks like we got the two guys who are going to start this match off. Maybe not.
And Paul Isadora.
I don't think the Wrecking Ball has any problem starting this match. I really don't.
Again, it's one of those things you got to be here in person to realize how massive that man is. I see him walking around, and mind you, I get to talk to the man before and after matches. Seems a pretty cool guy, but when he gets in that ring, he's intense, but you don't realize how tall he is.
Paul Isadora seems like a good guy to you?
There's a reason why I'm not also a wrestler.
Okay.
And to get to pass me by, I just say hi really quick, and I always do it from a double arm distance.
Right. So you've never actually walked up to him?
No, I'm not that dumb.
Okay.
Just
want to clarify.
I'm not that dumb. Paul Isadora. Oh, and Dylan Drake, knowing that's probably all the three men.
Golden Boy is trapped in a cage with a Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take on the big man in those big redwood legs and arms.
Of course, the story of this match, guys, is we saw Brian Tannen, Paul Isadora, Dylan Drake, and J.D. Bishop, Big Ugly, all fight out for a #1 contendership spot for an SPW title shot against Kratos this month. However, time limit draw couldn't determine a winner.
Time limit draw again. You can watch the full match on Supreme Pro Wrestling's YouTube page to see how we got here. But Dylan Drake tags in the champion, J.R. Kratos. And Paul Isadora says, bring it.
Kratos seeing if Isadora is going to flinch there.
And that's interesting. That's a good point that you bring up, because you wonder, a lot of people in the line of J.R. Kratos are intimidated by him, obviously. You see J.R. Kratos in person, and you've interviewed him before on the Supreme Cast. But Paul Isadora
available on iTunes and Stitcher Radio.
There you go.
Just letting you know.
But Paul Isadora is always the big man, and in this situation he is, especially over J.R. Kratos. But J.R. Kratos is going to look at that, picking him up like he's some super flyweight.
He's picking him up like he's Raggedy Ann, a rag doll.
Oh, into the corner goes Kratos, and Paul Isadora. Oh, look at that, right to the ribs and to the kidney area. Oh, and Brian Tannen getting tagged in here. This is Brian Tannen.
Now this is completely unnecessary. This is a five-way elimination match. Brian Tannen is not Kratos' friend or vice versa. These men have to fight each other at some point. They're tag teaming against the Wrecking Ball.
Well, in a match, yes, you're right. But outside the ring, J.R. Kratos and Brian Tannen are definitely friends. But you're right, there are really no friends in a ring. There are no friends, because unless you're a tag team, you don't have a friend. And big clothesline there by Paul Isadora.
I just want to say, Alan, you have a friend in me.
Oh. Thank you. I appreciate that. You heard it here.
Don't let that go to your head.
Too late. I got a big head. That's why I have to have headphones, because if anything else won't fit me. And big kick right to the midsection there by Brian Tannen, has the fire in his eyes, because after coming back from NXT, he wants to come back here and show he's learned so much from the developmental system, and he wants that title, and tonight he can have that chance. Brian Tannen going to the second rope, trying to beat the level of one. And sneaky tag there by Dylan Drake.
Smart move there from Drake.
And ooh. Cover. 2. Ooh.
Spine buster backbreaker.
We're seeing moves that we've never seen except for tonight here at Supreme Pro Wrestling.
5 minutes has elapsed in this contest. 5 minutes has elapsed.
Ooh, drove that knee right into the canvas. And really taking it out. And that's the thing. The Cannonball likes to build momentum, and you can't build momentum if you can't walk.
No, taking out the legs of big brother there, Brian Tannen. Smart move. Round the big man.
I've never really agreed with Dylan Drake and his tactics, but there's a reason why the Golden Boy is one of the biggest names here in California. That's why you see him in the best tournaments. You see him wrestling.
That's why he's in the main event here at SPW.
Hey, there you go. Plain and simple. Into the ropes goes the Golden Boy, and taken down there by Brian Tannen, but he's favoring that left leg, but quickly tags in JR Kratos.
Now we get to see this friendship tested. This is what I want to see right here.
Because, again, I see these guys. I have pictures on my Instagram where I see these. I'm like, hey, can I take a picture of both you guys? Yeah, because they're hanging out with each other.
You follow them on Instagram?
Absolutely.
Do they follow you back?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'll have to look it up. But look at that. See, they shook hands, and they said, and they decided that they're not going to take each other on, at least not right now. And it'll be Paul Isadora taking on Big Ugly, and Big Ugly's arms, every time he flexes right before a match, they just get bigger and bigger.
Listen, you see both these guys in person, clearly standing next to the Wrecking Ball, Paul Isadora. Big Ugly looks like a little man.
Right.
But you get him by himself. You stand next to Big Ugly. Dude is massive.
Massive. I mean, those arms, those chests.
Which really puts into context just how big Paul Isadora is.
Yeah. As you see, Paul Isadora trying to get to his feet. Takes him down. Now drops that. Referee Sparky Ballard seeing if it'll be the first elimination. Trying to get to his feet is JD Bishop. April builds some momentum. Ooh, caught with that choke. Ooh, stepped on his foot, and that's a way to take anyone out of their game. And look at that. Look at that aggressiveness.
Explosive.
Ooh, and he caught him, but that hurt him too, because that's a lot of meat to take down in Paul Isadora. Could that be enough? No, that's only going to be a one count.
Have you ever punched a Wrecking Ball, Alan?
I wouldn't try.
I would imagine it'd be pretty painful.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that too. And of course, Dylan Drake is happy to get in this matchup when you have someone beaten up already in Paul Isadora.
Dylan Drake, ever the opportunist, more than happy to come in after Big Ugly's done a lot of the work to slow the Wrecking Ball down. I have to applaud you. You're not a fan of his tactics, Alan.
No.
I love his tactics. The win at anything mentality is one that I prescribe to on a daily basis.
Well, it has worked out for Dylan Drake for many different reasons. I've seen him wrestle in a lot of different promotions, going for a lot of different titles, winning those titles, and now he wants the SPW Heavyweight Championship because he loves the gold. He loves the medal. That's why they call him the Golden Boy. And Paul Isadora could pick up a man from the outside just like that because he has those long arms, and he's going to see if we can bring him back in the hard way, and up and down goes. Ooh, and that entire ring, I think, just jumped.
It's like a giant suplex.
And could that be enough cover? 2. Only a 2 count, and
Drake
tags.
wants out. I got to question Big Ugly's methods here. I mean, like I said, Smart Man would have avoided the tag at all costs.
Big Ugly is a fighting man. He wants to be a fighting champion if he gets a chance to hold that heavyweight championship one more time. And ooh, and a big drop kick to the back, and you wonder if that's got to be enough cover. 2, and able to kick out, and another fighting champion is the champion, and J.R. Kratos.
Oh.
Ooh, and those boots right across the chin.
Doing some dental work on Paul Isadora there.
And wearing down the big man, wondering, that's probably the best situation for J.R. Kratos. Just try to wear him down, and what is he?
Wow.
Ooh!
Oh!
Ooh!
That was some nasty knee work there.
You could have just broken an eye socket right there.
Could have broken a nose. Just spread that nose out.
And Paul Isadora still fighting back. Up. Oh, J.R. Kratos. Oh, look at that. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Right to the turnbuckle. Brian Tannen tags himself in. Maybe trying to get in that opportunity that where both men are in a compromised position. But again, maybe trying to help out his friend too. Wanted to maybe go to the end with his friend. Oh, wow!
Wow, it looked like the brackets were about to give out on that ring.
1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out.
I think the first participant in this match to get eliminated is going to be this ring.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we're just going to have to make it falls count anywhere. Brian Tannen, usually not as struggle to pick up anyone, but Big Paul Isadora. Ooh, and both men on the ground. It'll be a matter of who's going to get up first, but they really collided.
Clearly these men don't know where they're at. They're one arm length away from the other. You could turn this from a double count out to just draping your arm over the other and getting a pin. That's what I would do.
Both men trying to get to their feet, but they're only up to one knee. Finally, Brian Tannen gets to his both feet. So does Paul Isadora as they exchange right hands right to the skull of each other and see which one can knock them off their feet. Ooh, and that big one really landed on there. Brian Tannen returns fire. Does Brian Tannen to Paul Isadora. Brian Tannen into the ropes and got caught with that big boot, one of the biggest boots in wrestling today by Paul Isadora, and big clothesline, but that takes out both men. Wow, that is just, somebody should yell timber.
Two big trees falling in a forest. I think everybody heard that.
And that's the other thing. There's no padding on the outside. There's nothing to cushion their fall.
Well, to correct you there, Alan, not to say that you're wrong, but there was padding for Paul Isadora, who fell on Brian Tannen.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Falling on another human being.
I just want to make sure that the audience, the people at home watching this on YouTube, are painted a clear picture.
Yeah, 6 count. 7 count.
Are we going to see a mountain man fly?
8 count, and ooh, caught with the leg there. Ooh. Oh my God, we do have an elimination. We have a double elimination.
Both presented by Paul Isadora and Big Brother Brian Tannen have been eliminated.
They might be eliminated, but they're not done fighting.
They're definitely not done. And this might be headed back to.
They're getting a little too close for comfort here.
That went into the. Oh, and then we got that pin, but he used the leverage of the ropes.
Referee Sparky didn't see it. He didn't see it. He, like everyone else, was distracted by everything else going on.
It's just there's too much chaos, and Sparky's good in any situation. And, got caught with the boot in the back of the head. Going for that Roll up, 1, 2, 3. And retaining the title.
Wow. How quickly everything falls apart, Alan.
Wow.
But tonight it fell in the favor of still SPW Heavyweight Champion J.R. Kratos. The Kratos era continues.
Wow. I mean, that was one of the most chaotic endings to a match that I've ever seen. I mean, it was back and forth by all men. It seemed pretty even, and then quickly goes into.
It's very rare when you have 5 men of their size be in a match where if you blink twice, the match is over.
Absolutely, especially in a 5-way elimination.
Absolutely.
Wow, what a night. What a night.
Incredible night. Start to finish. Incredible night of talent, incredible night of fights, incredible wrestling all around.
Oh, man. I'm exhausted.
What's the final word here, Alan?
The final word is we have retained champions, but we have a lot of #1 contenders. I mean, there's just so much unanswered questions. What's the situation?
One more time for your SPW Heavyweight Champion, the God of War, J.R. Kratos. That concludes our show. We thank everyone for coming out, and we invite you to join us next month on Sunday, September 20th. So what we now know will be Jeff Cobb, Adam Thornstone, Part 3. Thank you for coming out, and drive safely, everyone.